I have no idea what I did, but we're gonna play a game called Breathedge. I don't want to stare at a woman.
For a second, I thought that said something else,
Well,
what's on a drone?
Greetings.
Yeah,
I'm
hey,
your funerary
cool.
spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are
Now,
still able to read after the impact.
apparently if you don't save the game and pause
Splendid.
it,
You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud. When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will. To stop, take out the chewing gum from your pocket. Try not to stick it somewhere except for your face.
oh, fine.
You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed. The waste disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can... When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
I'm a genius.
Just the antenna, you'll have to go into outer space.
Okay, outer space we go.
A source of increased radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
Nutrition. Bottle of
The
water.
sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit.
That's not how air works. I'm not a scientist, but the airlock has to be closed. Oh, it's still in space.
It looked great news. Using my ingenious two-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic
Usually they don't want to be open at the same time, but I'm not the scientist. Wait, where am I going? Ah, that's probably on this side. What? Is it in the building? Oh, it's inside. Food. Those are giant ones. Perspective is not my specialty. Nutrition goo. I have a feeling I want two. This is like... Oh, I keep all my achievements. What do I do? Ah, probably. Create a debugging station. Oh, that's probably something with this. Okay, resources, objects, stations. I don't know how. Roll of fabric. Wait. I need a lot of fabric. Okay, well, time to start mass producing food. I wish there was a faster way to do this, but who cares? Alrighty then. Oh, I probably can put that in there.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
Alcohol. I'll take you back, Jim Jim. This is my friend Gerald. Okay. Gerald doesn't like staying in there. Also, there should be an alcohol. Ah, there it is. Dang it. That is so bad at making computer time. Wait. Oh.
There's no way that can't be that. Dude, he's
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die.
Okay. Can't stay. Also, momentum doesn't stop. In case you didn't know. so it takes. So I need to go back up when it hits 25.
Judging by the degree of decomposition, this subject it is unlikely that he suffocated from this, being in a spacesuit where oxygen is sufficient for an entire a hammer covered in blood. The victim is also stained in blood. Probably, the hammer accidentally got stained by the victim.
So silly.
An unknown substance with a suspicious name.
Why am I stealing all the light bulbs?
The evidence is collected. The investigation is successfully completed. It is obvious that the victim was poisoned by a Novichok chemical weapon for treason. This is confirmed by the cipher from a note that the female agent lost at the scene of the crime. Some special agency clearly had a hand in this.
Seven. Hold your breath, bro. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. What? I might need. What do I do with it? Can I break it? Oh, I can just throw it on the floor. Cool. Important memories. You know, I'm glad that was in my inventory. Well, if I'm gonna edit this, then theoretically I could probably run my dad. Make a simple complaint and run back. But every time I try to remember to edit something, I just don't edit the video at all. I mean, I've already talked about it enough. I'll probably remember. I need a better gas tank. I don't know what that blue stuff is. Can I touch it? I don't know how. Okay, roll of fabric, which is 4 fabric, 2 lead paint. I'll be back. the door. Got one. Yep, it's going up. Missy. Okay, sorry about that. You'll probably not even see that if I care to edit that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, she was outside.
Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy. Judging by the amount of joy around, this is the debris of the liner's public toilet. This means that there may... I propose to...
What light bulb? Friend. Oh. I'm not gonna take too much damage. Three, two, one. What can I make? Oh. It's food. Okay, what do I need? I want this first. Wait. Oh, grabber. That shears. Grabber. Great for pulling objects out of narrow holes and picking things up you don't want to touch. Found metal battery. Metal wire. Wait, metal and wire. Like wire and metal. Like that. Oh. Wait. That's how simple it was?
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency. The rescuer's arrival time exceeds your estimated lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
Yes. Wait, you said something about the developers. Create the grap imposed. Wait, where'd it go? Bro. Okay, fine metal wire, thick electrical tape. How do you make electric thick? To rubber. How do I get rubber? I'm rubber, you're glue with spout. Sorry, that distracted me. Rubber.
It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system.
I need rubber. I need so much rubber. How do I get rubber? Again, that's what I meant to do. Resources. Rubber. There is shears. Metal, wire, scissors. Hey, metal. Huh? That made sense. Where'd my first one go? I'm gonna... Bloop, 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 bloop. Right there. Resources. Battery. Nice. Thick electrical tape. That's what I want. I really don't want. Refined metal.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills.
You lie again. You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
Dude, I swear, how far back did I go? Oh, I'm fine. Okay, I got this. I need normal metal. I'm not gonna smash my head in, I promise.
It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted despite the objections of the hormonal system.
You forgot to. That should be enough to get the I need one more metal.
Your interlocutor has a very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in my grammatical functions.
How many achievements do I have? Finally.
A model from the advertisement of the Global Funeral Agency. She looks good even without her head, but I wouldn't recommend touching the picture, as it could be regarded as sexual harassment.
Well, I wasn't paying attention. What was he talking about? I don't remember anything. His name is Try heal. Yes, on server. You lie again. You cannot be dead. You are here. Refined metal. And before I beat my head on accident.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
That was so expensive. Okay, now I gotta scan. Equipment, tools. Grabber. Not gonna have. Items. Equipment. It's not a single-use thing? Really? Happy. Yes. Up. Wait, what? Nice. What are those looks? Choose the new board. Oh wow, do some more breathe capacity. I think that's all the time I have for this episode. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.